wheel, I'm gonna use a 19mm socket. Take the wheel off. Then I'm gonna take these two caliper bolts out, this one right here and this one up top here. Use a 13mm socket. And grab the caliper. Might want to wiggle it a little bit and slide it out like that. Take a caliper hanger or a bungee cord and we'll just hang it from the coil spring. Just make sure there's no tension on the hose. Now take these brake pads off. I'll just use a screwdriver, slide them out. Now we're going to take this brake caliper bracket off, use an 18mm socket, take these two bolts out. And slide the bracket off. Now we'll take this screw out, use a T30 socket. Remove the rotor. Before I take the bolts out of the hub, I'm going to use a little rust penetrant, soak them down. They're a little bit rusty. Now I'll disconnect this connector right here. Just grab on the lever, slide that off. All right, now the connector is attached to the shield right here. I'll just use some needle nose pliers, squeeze these tabs right here, and slide it out. So there's 3 bolts in the back of this hub. There's one right here. I'm going to use a 18mm socket. And there's 2 on this side. Take the bottom one out with the same socket. And this last one, I'm going to use an 18mm wrench because the sway bar link is in the way. You could take the sway bar link out on both sides and lower it down to get it out of the way, or just use a wrench. And then a ratchet wrench. All right, and then that bolt is just going to sit there, right there. I'm not going to take it out completely. Now I'm just going to take a hammer and hit it from the backside, this hub surface right here. You could take a slide hammer and attach it to the hub. There we go. And it actually came apart, which we'll just press this centerpiece out. Just going to take a punch from the backside and hammer out the center of this. There we go. A lot of rust buildup on here. I'll just take a wire brush, clean some of that rust up. So I'm just going to use a little bit of copper anti-seize right here and just prevent the hub from sticking if it ever has to be removed again. And you can do a thin coat right here. Now I'll take the backing shield and the hub, the new hub. Slide this through here so that the connector is in line with that bracket right there. Slide the connector in here through the knuckle. Line that up and then get the bolts started. And then I'm going to torque these bolts to 100 foot-pounds. And do the best you can with this one. I'm not going to be able to fit the torque wrench in there, so I'm just going to have to tighten that one up with a wrench. Take the connector, slide this into the bracket. Just like that, and plug it in. Lock it in place. Now if you're reusing the rotor, you're going to want to take a wire brush or a die grinder, and any rust buildup, you're going to want to scrape some of that off so that the rotor sits on the hub evenly. You want to line up the hole, the screw hole, with the hole on the hub. Then take the screw, get that started. Take the T30 socket. I'll just tighten this up. And I'll just snug this up, not too tight. Slide the brake caliper bracket in position. Put the bolts back in. Now we're going to torque these bolts to 96 foot-pounds. And take the brake pads, line those up. Now I'm going to grab the caliper, take the hanger off. Now I need to compress these pistons back into the caliper. I'm going to use a caliper compressing tool. And I'm going to slowly compress the pistons. I'm going to do this nice and slow. It's going to compress the piston back into the caliper. It's going to push fluid through the brake lines and hoses and back into the master cylinder. All right, now we're going to release the tool. Slide it out. All right, now the piston is compressed into the caliper. Just make sure the dust boot looks like it's below the piston itself. If it's pushed up a little bit, there might be a little air in there. Just take a little pocket screwdriver, just get underneath to release the pressure. Should be able to get it to line up. Now just make sure the hose is not twisted and reinstall the caliper. Now take the caliper bolts, install those on the bottom and the top. Now I'm going to torque these bolts to 46 foot-pounds. And if the caliper slide pin is spinning, then you can use a wrench right there. Just hold it, or a pair of pliers. Do the same on the top one. All right, reinstall the tire. Line that up. Install the lug nuts. Now I'm going to use a torque wrench, tighten the lug nuts up to 100 foot-pounds in a star pattern so that it tightens the wheel down evenly. And just go around again, just double check.